This is really a unique moment in the life of AUTOBEST. This is really unique for me and for my colleagues. And as you will see, this is very emotional, first of all, for us, the jury members. Mr. Ratan Tata is truly an icon of the automotive and the business world, who has devoted his life to the advancement of technology in the service of the people. Currently Emeritus Chairman of the Tata Sons for over 20 years, he led the transformation of the Tata into one of the world's biggest and most respected enterprises. It's 30+ companies, each of them sector leaders, operate in over 100 countries with $110 billion revenue, employing over 700,000 people in industries from tea and steel through information technology, energy, car and truck manufacturing, into consultancy and the world's most prestigious hotels. He is embodiment of the Tata mission to improve the quality of life of the communities we serve globally. I just quoted Ratan Tata. And is renowned for his high business ethics and major philanthropic acts. 2/3 of the Tata Sons share capital is held by philanthropic trusts, which are transforming lives through education, health, livelihood, generation, and art and culture. Under his long-term chairmanship, the trusts have metamorphosed into India's premier philanthropic foundations, transforming millions of lives, and I mean it. Ratan and Tata was educated at Cornell University College of Architecture, reinforcing his design vision, which he has transferred to all of his companies. He joined Tata Industries, by the way, in 1962, training at Tata Engineering and Locomotive Company. For the ones who doesn't know, this is now Tata Motors. Then rising until he became until he became the chairman of Tata Sons and Tata Trusts in 1991. With a lifelong passion for innovation, technology and cars, as chairman of Tata Motors, he led the major innovations from the first Indian car, the legendary Indica in 1998, to the also legendary Tata Nano in 2008, which put cars at a price point within reach of the average Indian consumer. That same year, and it's not a coincidence here, in spite of the reluctance of many people around him in the board, Mr. Tata decided to purchase Jaguar and Land Rover, combining them into a single business which over the last decade has trebled sales and driven innovation in a very successful journey, proven, by the way, by the Company Best Award 2017 of last year. Mr. Tata has chaired numerous trade and competitiveness councils and corporate, academic and humanitarian advisory boards. His achievements have been recognized globally, including the Indian Padma Vibhushan, British Knight Grand Cross, French Légion d'honneur, Italian Grand Officer, and honorary citizenship of Singapore. He has been bestowed business, innovation, academic, and humanitarian awards from across the globe. as one of the greatest advocates of the automotive sector and an individual that has made a major global contribution to the public good. On behalf of the jury members of the largest independent jury, motoring jury in Europe and in the world, I have the tremendous honor to invite Mr. Ratan Tata to become a member of the worldwide unique AUTOBEST Hall of Fame. If you want, I can keep it, and you can have the speech.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, members of the jury. I can't say enough to express my appreciation for having this great honor bestowed on me, and I honestly will never forget this evening. Thank you. All through my career, there was one company that took most of my attention. That was Tata Engineering, which became Tata Motors. I spent much of my spare time, to the annoyance of some of my colleagues, on that company, because the automotive industry, to me, was one of the most exciting industries I've been involved in. It involved design, style, technology, speed. It was just a life of its own. So today, to share this platform with icons of the industry is something that I'm just very humbled by. Before I sit down, I just thought I'd share with you the experience I had with Jaguar Land Rover when we bought it. We bought it, and that's too long a story, when Ford decided to sell. And my friends sort of distanced themselves from me by saying, "What are you going to do with this?" Quite frankly, I didn't know. And that refrain changed from "what are you going to do with this" to "how stupid could you be to buy this?" So eventually, my first meeting with the workers at Coventry and JLR was a horrible question. What are you going to do with this plant? Are we going to close down some of the plants that we have? We're hardly using the capacity. And I just had no way to say that I knew what we were going to do. So finally, I stood up and said, why don't we do this? Why don't we, shoulder to shoulder, recreate the image that these two brands had and reignite the power of those two brands? I'm pleased to say that I did nothing more. The team at JLR, led by Ralph, who has been the leader that I think deserves this award more than me, and the team at JLR just made a huge difference in this company. And today, if I'm here to receive this award, I would like to say that I receive it with humility on behalf of Ralph and the team at JLR, who are truly the deservers of this award. But as the award can't be given to 20,000 people, I accept this on their behalf, and thank you, sir, for making this possible. It's a great, great honor for me. Thank you.